Step 1, you're going to take number 4 and number 3 and attach it with a number 21 screw. You're going to use your Phillips screwdriver to attach it. Then you're going to take number 1, dot side facing in, and you're going to attach it to 4 using a number 21 screw. You're going to leave these loose for the next step. Put this aside. Step 2, you're going to take number 11. You're going to take number 12. Number 18. And you're going to fasten them all together. You're going to take your servo arm. You're going to make sure the spline is facing away from you. You're going to take the link. Make sure the bump facing out is going to attach to number A, which is number 3 down on the servo arm. You take number 18, slide it through number 12, and attach it to number 11. You're going to tighten this down with a straight screwdriver. You're not going to tighten it all the way, you're going to leave it loose so it can flap up and down. I'm going to put that aside for now. We're going to go to step number 3. Step 3, I'm going to take number 14, servo. You're going to take your assembly A from step 2. And then you're going to take your servo controller, plug it in, hold down the set button, plug in the servo. Red light should be flashing to 0 the servo. 0 the servo, put your servo controller aside. You take your assembly now, A, and you put it in perpendicular to the servo. And you'll feel, you push it all the way on till it makes a popping sound. You're going to take number 23, and you're going to tighten down the servo arm to the servo, which is number 14. You tighten that down. And you take number 14 and you grab number 4. You're going to slide the servo in between number 3 and number 1. Seat it in place. Then hold with your 2 fingers them together. And you're going to tighten down number 21 on both, number 3 and number 1. Once those are tightened down firmly, you're going to take 4 number 17s, and you're going to screw them through number 14 onto number 3 and number 1. And tighten it down firmly. All 4 screws. Once that's done, you're going to take number 1, number 2, and you're going to put it onto number 4 and tighten it down to the number 21. And you're going to tighten that down all the way. Till it's snug. Step 3 is complete. We're going to move this off to the side for a moment. And we're going to assemble the eye assembly in step 4. So I'm going to take 5 and 6, 7, 26, 25, and 27. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to take the arm, number 7, and you'll see that there are little washers on the top. One side has them, one side does not. So you want that up. And you're going to take number 5, you're going to place it on top of number 7, and you use a number 25 screw, which is a 256. Slide it through number 5, and then you're going to attach it to number 7. You're going to screw it down, and you don't want to go too tight with these. You can strip them. Tighten it down till it's snug, and then you're going to back it off till it's nice and loose, just like that. Repeat the same on the other side with number 6. And number 25. Attach it to the top again where the washer side is. Tighten it down the same way. I use my finger to hold it up. There we go. And I just loosen it until it flops nicely. And then you're going to take number 26, the eye servo horn. You're going to, from the bottom, you're going to slide 27 through A on 26, which is the very last hole. And you're going to tighten that down until 2 threads come out of the top of number 26. And there we have it. This assembly is completed. Slides back and forth and these move. I'm going to put this down for a second. And we're going to go to step 5. We're going to bring back number 4. And now we're going to attach the eye servo. But first what we're going to do is we're going to zero the eye servo. So we're going to take our servo controller again, still plugged in and flashing red. And we're going to zero that servo by just plugging it in. Servo is now zeroed. And put that back. We're going to take our servo number 15, slide it into the slot on number 4, put it on an angle on the wire side, and you're going to clip it in place. And it goes right in, just like that. Let it seat to number 4. And we're going to take 4 number 16 screws and our Phillips screwdriver, and we're going to tighten down through 15 onto number 4. Tighten them down snug. And step 5 is complete. Now we're going to take our assembly that we completed, and we're going to attach it to A and B on number 4. So we're just going to take them, we're going to clip them in place. It takes a little bit of force to push them down. You hear them clip, and they're in place, and they can move back and forth. Then you're going to take number 26, your servo arm. You're going to put it straight up and down like this, and you're going to push it onto the servo until it seats all the way. Then you're going to take number 22. Right here, number 22. And you're going to tighten down the servo horn. Tighten it down snug. Now we're going to move on to step 7. We're going to take our NeoPixels, number 29, and we'll slide it through the outside of number 5. And then you're going to take number 8, and you're going to pop it on top. And it should pop in place. You do the same on the other side. You're going to take number 29, slide it onto the outside. Position it so that the NeoPixels are up and down. And you're going to take number 9, slide it on top. You're going to pop it in place. Now that's complete. Now we're going to flip over number 4. And we're going to take number 13, hold it this way, and we're going to clip it into 2 and 3. And you'll hear it clip. Clips in place, and it should be able to swivel back and forth like this. Nicely. Now we're going to take number 19 and 20. And we're going to slide it through your assembly here, and then slide it through number 13. And it should slide through, but if it doesn't slide through at first, you can just twist it and then push it through. You're going to take number 20 and put it onto the back of number 19. And then you're going to take your 1/4-inch wrench and your straight screwdriver. And there's a lock nut, it's going to be tight, and you're going to tighten that down. Not all the way, because you want to leave it that the jaw can move. So you want this nut and bolt machine screw to still spin, so the jaw will move. So you should be able to spin that screw, and you should be able to move the jaw back and forth. Now that that's done, we're going to take number 10, 28, and 2 of number 24. So what we're going to do is make sure that the servo talk is facing the inside, so the connections are facing inside the skull. And I'm going to slide 24 through 28 and 10 on both sides. You're going to take your Phillips screwdriver. You're going to attach those 2 screws to B on number 4. You want to line up 10 and 28 just so they're lined up together. And you want to make these, don't go over the edge, but you want to leave room for your mounting. Just line them up and then you'll tighten these two down firmly. And then you're going to take your zip tie and you're going to pass it through the two holes number C. Then you're going to pass your servo wires through number A on number 4. Then you're going to connect them. You connect your mouth to where it says mouth on the servo talk, on the pins, following the colors on the controller. And you're going to take the eyes and put it into eyes. Then you're going to take your Y cable and you're going to connect your NeoPixels. Follow the colors, white to white, and black to black. And you slide it into the connector until it seats all the way. You should have a little click sound. Put that aside for a second. Then you're going to take your servo wires, you're going to fold them into here. Seat them all the way down. And you're going to take your wires for your NeoPixels. You're going to plug it into where it says LEDs. Follow the color code. And then you're going to tie in these wires as well into your I'm going to tie that down. Make it as neat as you can. Now that's all together. Now you're going to take step 10. You're going to take your skull. And you can see in the skull there are slots and threaded inserts in here, slots. You're going to line up those slots with the sides of number 4. You're just going to slide it in place. It should just slide right on and clip into place. You can see that it clips into it and seats all the way. Then you're going to take 2 number 31s, put them through A on number 4, and tighten it down. Tighten it until it's snug. It doesn't have to be over tightened. Then you're going to take number 33, which is the back. It has little slots in it as well that go into number 4 here. You're just going to slide that on until it seats together. Then you're going to take your 2 number 34 screws, the last 2 that are left. You're going to attach them through number 33 to B. Tighten these down snug. Do not over tighten them or you will crack the plastic on the back of the skull. Tighten it down snug and check to make sure your fit is nice all the way around. And now your talking skull is complete and ready to go. You just